And now we're going to get to the point, the big question, which is, did you kill Madeline? And we're going to see something interesting.
You kill your daughter?
No, never. And, there's nothing with any logic that could, you would have to start with why, how, when, who, and there's just simply, the answer to any of these things is there's nothing to suggest anything. So, no, that's an emphatic no.
That is almost textbook packing of a narrative, oftentimes done when you're feeling extremely pressured or nervous. That doesn't necessarily mean that a person is lying if they pack their narrative. When they pack a narrative, though, that is an indicator of nerves. But we're going to talk about it non-verbally speaking as well. So, did you kill your daughter? The immediate response from Kate is a microshake no. Then that would be considered more authentic. Again, for those of you that don't know, the smaller the movement non-verbally, the less likely it is to be consciously controlled. So that microshake no, immediate to that question from Kate, to me feels authentic. She says no. Then she checks in with Gerry, and Gerry proceeds to fall apart for the next several moments. As he starts packing this narrative, his immediate thing is to do a postural rechange. He does a manipulator on his face. It could be a partial eye blocking. It could be a mouth touching gesture. It is an indicator of agitation, to be sure. And then he goes through and he stammers this odd excuse of there's not no evidence and couldn't even possibly be. He takes some shuddering breaths in there. He has a lot of shrugging in there, which is an indicator of insecurity or insincerity. And then his final resolution that he has is that there's not any evidence that points towards it, so no. And then he tries to reiterate it and say that's an emphatic no. And so that entire packing of a narrative with a slew of uncertain, insecure, nonverbal communication throughout that erupts as an enormous red flag to me. A simple no, like Kate did, would have perfectly sufficed. But instead, he felt the nervous, anxious need to pack a narrative with a whole bunch of mumbo-jumbo and display so many indicators of insecurity and insincerity.